It's been a long time coming, but Football Manager is officially back. Sports Interactive have dropped the news confirming a new FM game, as well as giving us some looks potentially at what the game could look like in the match engine. Now I'm going to talk about whether we should be really happy with this, whether we should take it with a pinch of salt, some of the things that we might see, and also speculate on the release date. But if you're like me and you're excited for Football Manager, smash the like button, subscribe so you don't miss any of the news that comes out about the new game. Comment down below what you think of what you see in this, because I'm pretty impressed. And with that being said, let's get into it. Football Manager 26, as it says here, guess who's back? On the Football Manager website, they tweeted this across all of their socials. It's back, better, building for the season ahead, FM26, matchday first look coming soon. So let's break that down. First and foremost, it is the actual first official time we have heard that there will be an FM26. We knew it should be happening, but Sports Interactive had been silent recently and we didn't have it confirmed. So it's great to know they are working on a game that gets rid of that doubt. Whether that game is going to be ready soon is another question, but with the matchday first look coming soon, I imagine Sports Interactive have learnt from their mistakes. I don't see why they would go out and announce something if the game wasn't ready. I'm hoping that means we're good to go, back better and as good as the game has ever been. Now, when this matchday first look will be, who knows? I'm thinking maybe next week, the same time that this one dropped, maybe at the end of this week, to be honest. Bit annoying that they did it on the hottest day of the year, because now I'm having to record in a boiling hot bedroom, but I can forgive it. I've waited long enough for this game, and there is also a little trailer to go along with this, with some preview images of what the game might look like. So let's take a quick look at it from what we can see. As you can see here, not all footage appears in game. A lot of this is real live footage from some of the teams affiliated with the game. Now, this is the first thing I want to focus on. Firstly, they are really heavily leaning into the Premier League license, which was obtained for the first time for the last Football Manager game that got cancelled that we never got to see. So full kits, club badges, player faces, all of that great stuff will be in game. So the fact that they're really pushing this Premier League thing again, it's good to see those licenses still remain. Now, this is the first time we see some actual game footage, and it does say in brackets not final, but the fact they're showing this makes me think, you know what, this must be close to what the game is like. And you look at it first thing, compared to what we're normally seeing with Football Manager, this looks more like FIFA, potentially PES kind of graphics. I'm not saying it's that detailed just yet, but the fans, the pitch, everything seems a lot better quality. Now, I would say watch the videos on their socials through watching it in the video here, some video inception. I imagine the quality might dip a little bit, but I mean, it does look really cool. It does still seem like, if I go back a few frames here, hold on, let me try and narrow that down. The players here are still the same kind of players we used to see, and they're not going to be fully realistic Erling Haalands and Kylian Mbappe's. Maybe that will change when the game comes out, but the models still look like our standard FM models, but definitely the graphics look way better than what I thought we would see in the game. I can't lie, it's much better than what I thought we'd see. And I do want to say one thing. Firstly, it's stating that these graphics aren't final. Secondly, this is just a teaser, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves yet, because that was obviously some pre-match amble where the players are coming out. Maybe it's just that has a nice little cinematic and looks a bit better. Obviously, I don't think it is, but I'm not getting ahead of myself just yet. I can't wait to see exactly what they've done with the match engine, with the players walking out, and from there, we just get FM26, matchday first look coming soon. Now, no mention of a release date yet. That is something we should note. Obviously, I assume this game will come out in the next few months or so. Normally, FM comes out in November time, early November, and late October, you get your beta, but I'm not taking anything for granted anymore after what happened last time round, but it's great to see. We've not only got FM news, we've been shown the match engine, and I think from these little teaser images we've got so far, people are pretty happy, myself included. But I mentioned there was one other thing that maybe we could see in FM from this trailer I picked out, and it's probably totally wrong. I don't think it will be, but what you can't do, because I haven't played the audio here, is you can't listen currently to what's in the background. And it's Peter Drury, the Premier League commentator, basically talking over all the images that you see, saying the wait's been long, the game's back, etc, etc. And it made me think, what if they are going to add commentators to the next Football Manager game? Obviously, with the way the game works, with new players coming through and not having the license to every player's name, I'd forgive them if they didn't do any kind of player names during commentary, but there are mods out there that made this happen, and maybe you will see, you know, it's a great shot from the left wing, it goes in, whatever. I don't know what it would be, but I wonder whether that means maybe we might get commentary. It's a bit of a guesswork here. I don't think that's something they would have really focused on, but it could be pretty cool if we see that in game instead of just the text at the bottom of the screen. But FM purists out there, let me know what you think. Are you happy happy with these graphics? Would you rather it have stayed the way it is? Are you not getting too ahead of yourself yet, because this might very well just be some pre-match visuals and then in game it doesn't look quite like this? Who knows? But we have got FM26 news. Whatever the game looks like, at least we know a game is coming out. Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the future videos we do about the news that's going to be breaking, I assume, over the next month or so now. All the information about the new FM game, we'll report it right here on the channel. But at least for right now, for the first time in a long while with Football Manager, I'm excited.